the way email has become such an important part of our business, not just in mass marketing, but also things like, hey, if you're a course creator and somebody's getting their very first ever password to their website, it's an important part of fulfillment as well, right? Like email is a super important part of our business. And we trust email to do a lot of stuff for us. We trust it to send our emails, send our invoices. We just trust it to do so many things. So could you just explain why list management is critical for a list owner? Like why is it even a thing that needs to occupy the brain power of a marketer or an operations leader or a business owner?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Any good marketer, email marketer is really in the business of building a list. So they're doing demand generation, lead generation. We're spending money. We're doing social and video and all in an effort to drive some type of a connection. And when appropriate, that connection turns into an opt-in, and that opt-in is now in my list. And that allows me to have a very targeted audience. The more corralled and targeted we can get our audience, the more effective our marketing. So we do a lot of, shotgun or social, video, paid, all this stuff to attract the eyeballs. But once we get their email, now we know exactly who we are talking to and can almost for free communicate with them. And I think that's part of the problem is email has been relatively free. And because of that, we treat it kind of like the stepchild that doesn't get any attention and isn't maintained and isn't coddled. And that has turned into a problem. And like, it's critical. It's critical because what's happening now is email, not only are the email senders, like whoever's sending your email, whether it's a membership platform or a CRM or an email marketing tool, whatever it is, those senders are clamping down and continue to clamp down on regulations and what's accepted and what's not. And they're actually helping facilitate, making sure that your domain is set up properly. Like as you get set up on GHL or Keep or something like that, they kind of walk you through to make sure some of that plumbing is done. But all of the rest is on us as marketers. And the truth is we have not cared up until now. And it's gotten so bad, as people know, those that are heavy into email marketing, now we've got the email providers, Gmail, AOL, MSN, all the big providers are clamping down further and further. And they're watching the behavior of each of us email marketers as we're sending from whatever platform it is. And so if we send the same stuff to the entire list over and over and we get the same bounces and the same dead responses, it's not just our email provider, like our email sender that's watching. It's now Gmail and AOL and MSN and all of those. And they're saying, oh, this marketer over here, nobody's opening their stuff. Nobody's clicking. Nobody's engaging. So we're going to throttle them. We're going to block them. We're not going to deliver. And so if we're not careful, we are not only facing the battle of making sure that we're sending properly, but is the stuff that we're sending, are we training Gmail to block us? And in many cases we are. And so what we end up with is terrible deliverability. That is the end result, is horrible deliverability. And everybody gets frustrated and mad at the senders, like the Keeps and the GHLs and the whatevers. But like, instead of pointing the finger, you need to point the finger right at yourself. Like there's a lot that you can and should be doing, and it's only going to get tighter as time goes on. Like if you're not actively managing your email list and that relationship, then like you have some work to catch up and to stay on top of, because it's only going to get tighter and harder.